Does it seem like, in your opinion, does sports media prioritize journalism enough?
The sports media or the people who cover sports media? Because those are two different things, right? Um, sports media. I would certainly say, if you're going to look at this, and I do consider myself somewhat of a historian of sports journalism.
Yeah.
In the books I've written, dealt with that to a large extent as well. The giants of the business from the golden age, as they called it, of the 1930s, the Frank Grahams and the Grantland Rices and the Red Smiths, all these people. If you go back and you look at the way the world of sports was covered, really prior to the last 50 years, maybe a little bit longer than that, going back to the 1960s and the civil rights movement, it was avoided at all costs. You didn't want to talk about the serious side of sports. And I don't want to get this wrong, but I think, when Jackie Robinson debuted in 1947 with the Dodgers after spending the year in Montreal, almost 2 years after signing, right, with Branch Rickey at Branch Rickey's office in Brooklyn, I think the New York Times story covering his debut, was it April 15th, 47, doesn't mention that he's the first, that he's broken the color line. So I think there is much more emphasis on the serious side, the ways in which sport reflects so much of society now than there probably ever has been before. But, there are places that do it and places that don't do it. But if you're looking for it now, you can find it.
Yeah. Just maybe doesn't get platformed the same way as some other content does.